GSL. GSL Season 3.
It's our birthday.
That's right. Happy birthday, Tasteless.
Happy birthday, GSL. So
We were both born again 4 years ago today.
I am 4 years old today.
That's right.
No, it's been 4 years, guys. This is the birthday of GSL. 4 years going strong.
Yeah. And a fantastic group to celebrate.
Esports shows you could say that have been going strong for that long. I don't know if there are any.
Sure. I don't know. There's probably like some small thing or something somewhere that's been going, but nothing like GSL.
With this output, with this production,
Oh, certainly not.
with these players, with Toast's casting,
Definitely not.
with Tasteless shouting. Well, we're in the losers match now. Effort against SOS. Map's going to be on Nimbus.
All right. Well, should be a very interesting one. Nimbus is one of these weird maps that both SOS and Effort should be good on.
Yeah, Effort has had a lot of success with his aggressive play here. SOS very Brady, very hard to predict. Let's see how this game turns out here for the losers match in today's group, Group B of the GSL Code S. In the bottom left from Brood War, he is
CJN2's Effort.
I hope he wins here, to be honest. I would love to see him make it to the round of 8 to play Cure. That would be the sickest match.
in the upper left, our Protoss player. Lots of cannon rushes from this guy.
Gene Green Wings SOS.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, I was pretty sure going into this that he'd be going for a Forge first because he pays attention to what everyone does. He saw that Effort was against Rain, even though he's known for like opening Speedling a lot, was going for Hatch first. And he knows the fact that like Zergs can do funny things on this map, like just making an early pool and a bunch of things. So this kind of covers all your bases. If you just make like a 13 or 14 Forge and scout pretty quickly, there's nothing that kills you, and you can actually kill some stuff with it. So it's a really smart build, and it makes a lot of sense that SOS has chosen it. And in fact, look at Effort. Actually, Effort is a step ahead. He is actually countering this build by SOS, realizing that this makes sense. The way that SOS thinks about games and the type of player that he is and the type of builds that he likes to use. When you put that all together, as well as the perceived image of Effort, this makes perfect sense that he's gone for pool first here. These two have, this is perfectly intelligent play from both players, if you ask me.
I got to agree with you, Artosis. This is a really nice play here from Effort. SOS does...
He's still going to do it, isn't he?
No, he isn't, right?
He's got 2 probes there.
Well, yeah, but that's only because he found out
Are
so
they
late.
locked out completely?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
Does that wall entirely the Forge pylon?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I never tried to wall it in.
Yeah.
I think that he should be able to slip by there. It'd be really weird if he actually walled himself all the way out.
Maybe they're by the right of the pylon?
Yeah, by the left of the Forge. Okay. All right, so really smart openings by both players.
So this game's going to normalize now from here.
Yeah, very much so.
I'll get a cannon up over here. He'll block that left entrance point with the probe. Zerg will take a third base up here in this backyard expansion.
That's right, a very safe and easy base, but its back is to Protoss, so War Prisms and Oracles could do some damage there.
Whoa. The Lynx coming up now, but he does get a pylon up there. The Lynx can't do damage fast enough to actually stop this cannon from finishing and ultimately driving out those Lynx. He cancels that. And we're going to see a cybernetic score coming up next here.
That's right. Where does he go with tech, though? Does he go into his Stargate?
I think he certainly could.
I think there's a very good chance he'll go Stargate here. I could actually see him go Sky Toss here, to be honest. I could definitely see him do an all-in. He could do something like an Oracle 7 Gate. In fact, I believe it was on this map against Snoot that he went. Yeah, he went Oracle 7 Gate here at IM and killed the third base and then lost his army, and Snoot came back and won. So that's definitely something that is within the realm of possibilities here for SOS. And of course, spending all that time on planes and flying, probably didn't get to practice quite as much as the other players for this match.
Yeah, that's something else I want to highlight here for a second for the viewers. SOS did just get back from IEM. He didn't have a great showing out there.
No.
But he is, as you were saying, jet-lagged. And that's pretty tough here. I mean, a GSL is a long day if you're a player. So you got to keep in mind that if this guy's under a different time zone, and he did feel the need to mention this early on in the interview, he was really hoping it would not go to the 5th best of 3 where he'd have to play because he's so tired. And if he wins this here, it's still going to go to that.
Yeah, and in fact, if I recall correctly, right after he won IEM World Championships in Katowice, like he flew back, and I had actually flown back as well, and was
you
like,
guys
oh,
were
he's
both
jet-lagged.
jet-lagged. You guys were both jet-lagged.
He ended up losing there.
Yeah.
Right after he had won an insane PvP series. So jet lag definitely is something that affects SOS, and you know, he wants people to realize that.
Okay, so we have 3 more gates, excuse me.
4 gate plus 1. We haven't seen that in a while.
He does have a probe out here at the bottom right, moving around. And he's going to make a pylon right over here.
Wow,
I don't believe
far
that's
away.
in the pathway of the Overlord, though, to see. But the probe just goes under the Overlord anyways.
Well, that's a really smart Overlord. He's actually looking for things exactly like this.
This should make this rush pretty difficult to pull off. We have a second pylon.
He makes 10 drones.
Oh, the Stalker.
He made 10 drones tasteless.
Yeah, but that's... Yeah, he did make 10 drones. That's true.
And double Evo now? Is
Okay,
he
I don't
make any
understand.
units? He didn't see it, I guess. I guess he just missed it with the Overlord. But he sees the gates now.
There's actually 2 Stargates starting right now.
Oh, man.
I don't think he actually
SOS
expects
for you.
this rush to be as effective, but there's no defense here.
Oh, he doesn't even see it.
These
are +1 Zealots as well. He has no Roach Warren. I really believe that he's going to be able to kill this base off.
Yeah, I think so. Nice control here from SOS. Look at this. Goes right to that Spine Crawler. Already 4 workers killed. He can actually trap that Queen.
Oh, wow.
Cancel to get the Queen out. Cancel because he was going to lose the Spine Crawler.
Yeah, and he's going to warp in some more Zealots here, Tasteless.
Oh, my God. He just got the pylon. But that's actually okay because there's another pylon really close by.
Yeah, that's right. He's going to be able to continually warp in more and more Zealots. And with the +1, there's just no way that these Lings are going to get good trades.
This is so easy for the Protoss to micro.
Yeah. Well, an attack move is pretty good.
The drones are down here. They're all going to be killed off.
Just absolutely shredding through every single Zergling here. He's not even really keeping his Zealots together. And this one more warp in, that should be enough to actually finish the hatchery.
And from here we have Phoenixes being pumped out. Now there are some Roaches out here. Nice micro here from Effort with the Roaches.
I gotta say, I'm not surprised it's Phoenixes. You see this clump of Overlords sitting right there?
Yeah.
He knows there is no way you can stop him from killing like every Overlord Effort has.
I gotta say, so it's got a little bit sloppy there at the end.
Yeah,
That rush. I thought he was gonna go for the hatchery there too. Then again, I guess it's hard. There are Roaches out. Note, Zerg is not aware that Phoenixes are coming, so this is gonna blindside him. I mean, when you get this many Phoenixes out, the game could snowball very, very easily.
Yeah, it certainly can. When he goes down with, look at this, 5 with more rallying down with Chrono Boost, that can do a ton of damage. Now, there's 3 spores on the way, so he realizes that this is within the realm of possibilities out of SOS, as he well should. But this many Phoenixes still can kill a lot despite spore crawlers.
Yeah, well, you can see even here they can basically disregard the spore crawlers and take out that Queen, and then just go in here and actually take out all these drones. This is huge.
It's a good number of kills so far. Let's not forget there's a lot of Overlords that he can go after. A little warp in here with the cannon. Doesn't actually quite cover as much as he would hope.
Oh, man. A lot of drones have been killed off here. A lot of Overlords just exposed. The third base, there's no way for Zerg to contest that, really. Looks like, actually, I spoke too soon. He has Roaches coming up here. I didn't see that. They can hit the third base. Phoenix production stops.
Yeah, I think he has enough Phoenixes, that's for sure. But does he have enough to actually hold on to this base right now? Nice move with those Roaches, pushing everything back up, trying to get a cancel, and he does, in fact, get that cancel. That is a big deal to get that cancel right now. He's taking a lot of damage, but keeping Protoss on 2 base is one way to make up for it.
Well, the Zealots are going to come down now. I don't believe there's much to defend that third base at all here, just that Queen. The drones are here, but that's, of course, exactly what the Protoss is interested in hitting here.
Well, if he can get the Queen, that's pretty awesome. Can fly in with those Phoenixes
Actually, get the Phoenix. Get the Queen with the Phoenixes there.
More and more spores go up. So much damage has been done by these Phoenixes already. He really needs to stop them.
Zerg's still in a worker lead here.
He's lost 33 drones.
Oh my God, that's so much money that he spent just trying to remake his workers to get his economy back to where it should be.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a single Phoenix go down, by the way. He's just like, he's been so cost efficient with a lot of this harassment. He lost a lot of Zealots early on, but still those did plenty of damage as well. 36 workers killed. Wow.
We have the Phoenixes continuing to move around the map. An Aspire has started here for Effort, but Effort taking a lot of damage early on. Normally Zerg has a lead right now in supply. Right now they're virtually even. Well, Zerg just bumps up as I say that, but still, that's nowhere near the supply lead he would want to have. And look at this, the Phoenix is actually spreading out here. He wants to find any Overlord on the map.
He wants to find absolutely anything that's going on. And he does run into these roaches, so decides, hey, good way to use up some energy, kill off a bunch of roaches, make sure any attacks are a bit weaker. We do have Hydras on the way to help stem the tide here, but already Colossus tech is being created. It's almost done right now.
SOS is basically just one step ahead.
Yeah, he's playing
in every
fantastically.
way. Yeah, it looks really, really good. Zerg is going to take a 4th base, which I believe those Phoenixes saw. They did see that, right?
Yeah, I believe that they did.
I had to have seen that.
He has to assume as well that a 4th base is being taken. You're not going to win this 3 base versus 3 base right now. It would be like pretty all in. Phoenix is going to continue to patrol around a little bit, kill whatever they can.
You know, from here, I don't think any timing attack that Effort would try to do would work. I mean,
yeah,
they're
right.
so locked in supply.
He can't really do much at all. Most he can do is actually just pick off random units, kind of like what we just saw there. But, you know, he's got to be careful not to overcommit or anything. He doesn't really have a good creep spread. His economy is not that fantastic. It will be. Like, he's got a good number of drones. He's going to transfer some up to the 4th base so he can get his mining going, but it's all kind of slow because he lost so many drones and had to spend so much to replace them.
Big gateway explosion here. The production rate here for SOS is going to be off the hook. Effort's 4th base does finish, though. He's got gas speed mine there, which he's going to need because this is a really powerful tech here from Protoss. We have 10 Corruptors being made, but Void Rays are already being manufactured here, too, for SOS.
That's right. That is a big deal that he's grabbing some Void Rays here to help out against the Corruptors.
It looks like Effort's just going to bank on a timing like I was talking about earlier. Don't think that timing would work, but don't count Effort out. You know, he's very good when it comes to attacking into places.
I don't know that I want to see him attacking. I feel like he might need to stay on the defensive a little bit longer.
I think he's going to do that, though.
He's
got that army parked out there. He's setting everything up here. The Corruptors are hatching now.
If he actually goes in and attacks into that 3rd base, I think that's going to be really tough on him. Maybe he wants to hit
just
before.
now max out. He's making a bunch of lings, so that looks like it is going to be attacks. The lings can get there while the attack's finishing up.
I guess you're right about that. And he is going to go for it, Tasis. Looks like he's going to...
nice hallucinated Colossi. That's
but he led with an Overseer, so he knows which ones are real and which ones are fake. So these Corruptors going to town right now and actually retargeting them so they're hitting these Void Rays. He's actually doing a very good job.
Yeah, it's just Stalkers here on the ground as the last... oh, no, I spoke too soon. 2 more Void Rays come down. There is another Colossus up here. There's no way for the Hydras and the Roaches to get that Colossus unless it comes down and exposes itself.
Yeah, it looks like he will take out another Void Ray, but everything does get cleaned up here, and SOS takes a pretty strong supply lead.
And actually, SOS is going to push out now. I mean, with a supply lead here, those are Lings, that's not going to be able to do anything here against what SOS has right now. Now, note SOS, actually, let's see, does he have anything warped in back over here? Okay, he does block off some of that. Oh, wow, he actually moved that Zealot. That was a mistake.
Yeah, looks like he didn't get the whole position off in time there. And the Ling's doing a pretty good job. You know, as long as he makes SOS slow down this attack, but, oh, God, it looks like SOS just isn't going to. He's saying, whatever, I'll deal with that with the Zealots at home. I'm fine. Going to continue this push forward. And that is really, really scary to see here for Effort.
Effort has started to match his opponent's supply. There's a $30, 30 supply deficit, I guess you could say, there earlier. And now he's going to blink in right over here. I don't think Effort's going to last much longer, man.
No.
This is the 4th base that's going to be destroyed. That's a huge hiccup in the gas income.
You know, he's taken so much damage this game. Does move forward with these Roaches, but really this is why his supply is so high. It's mostly Roaches right now, and Roaches are not going to last long against this type of army.
Keeping that Colossus alive, really nicely done there. And he can blink back the Stalkers that are not doing well. This is just too much. I think we're going to see GG in a moment here.
Yeah,
and that'll bring us into game number 2 here with SOS having a 1-0 lead against Effort here.
Yeah, really well done by SOS. Just a fantastic game. Effort just not able to get anything done. That +1 Zealot attack. The thing is, he could have seen it coming. His Overlord actually flew over the probe that was coming, but he just happened not to look at that time. So that changes everything and allows SOS a giant advantage, which he capitalized on perfectly. So even though that kind of looked one-sided, if Effort catches something like that, the entire game looks different.
Effort in a very tough spot now, and in a spot historically he was not in. He was always winning when it came to RTS, but at StarCraft II, he's not quite able to make the cut so far.
Well, he's in the round of 16, so pretty good so far. We'll see if he can come back against SOS. Again, if he can just keep his eye on that mini-map, find these little moves that SOS is doing to get ahead, I think that he can fight toe-to-toe with him later on a bit better.
All right, let's see what map Effort picks when everything is on the line, when he's not allowed to make a single mistake from here on out. Overgrowth. Yep, that's what Zergs pick when they're in trouble. So
that's right.
SOS here, he's cannon rushed a lot. Could he cannon rush here? He knows how to cannon rush on this map. I don't know how much experience Effort has since the start of StarCraft II with just the cannon rushes, especially SOS's.
Yeah, Effort kind of gave away that he's on top of things like that by going pool first last game. I wouldn't be surprised if SOS just gives it a go, like makes the forge and checks.
Yeah.
I think that that's like a pretty smart way to play it just because it's safe against pretty much everything and you might catch Effort. But I think it's going to look kind of like last game where nothing really happens in the early game.
I think you're probably right.
We will see.
All right, the game has actually already loaded up, so let's go ahead and hop into this one. It's game number 2 in the 4th best of 3, the losers match, to see